Yeah. They doubted me. They said it wasn't possible. But impossible
The three greatest legends of basketball. If you think your favorite is untouchable, get ready. Because when it comes to basketball, there is talent, there is greatness, and then there are three names who turned the game into something personal. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. This isn't just a list. It's a debate that spans generations. One built an empire where losing simply wasn't allowed. Another turned obsession into identity. And the third chose to dominate long enough to challenge time itself. They didn't just compete against opponents. They competed against pressure, against criticism, against the impossible expectation of perfection. Jordan made the finals sacred ground. Kobe made practice a silent war. LeBron made longevity a strategic weapon. Three eras, three mentalities, three different ways to redefine the impossible. You can have your favorite, but ignoring any one of them, that's not an opinion. That's resistance to greatness. So turn up the volume. Prepare the memories. Let's relive the golden moments and the most extraordinary plays in the history of basketball. LeBron James, the CEO of basketball, the chosen one, before he could even drive, before he could legally rent a car, before he could legally drink, before he could legally grow a full beard without people judging it. He was already labeled the chosen one. 17 years old, on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Not promising kid, not future star. No, the chosen one. No pressure. Just the entire state of Ohio emotionally investing in a teenager. Most teenagers worry about prom. LeBron James was worrying about carrying a franchise that hadn't won anything since dial-up internet. And somehow, he delivered. Not perfectly, not immediately, but dramatically. The villain arc, Miami Heat mode activated. Then came 2010. The decision. 1 hour on national television to tell Cleveland, it's not you, it's championships. And just like that, LeBron went from hometown hero to public enemy number one. He joined forces with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh in Miami. Suddenly, he wasn't the underdog anymore. He was the final boss. People said he took the easy way out. But let's be honest, if you had the option to team up with elite talent in South Beach, you'd at least answer the phone. The first year, he choked in the finals against Dallas. And the internet. Oh, the internet had a feast. But what happened next is what separates legends from memes. Back-to-back championships. Back-to-back finals MVPs. And suddenly, the villain arc looked historic. The return of the king, Cleveland redemption story. Then he did something unexpected. He went back to Cleveland. Not because it was easy, not because it was glamorous, but because unfinished business hits harder than ego. 2016 NBA Finals. Down 3-1 against the 73-win Golden State Warriors. No team had ever come back from that deficit in the finals. Ever. But LeBron, he dropped 41. Then 41 again. Then a Game 7 performance that included the most chase-down block in basketball history. You know the one. That block on Andre Iguodala wasn't just a defensive play. It was therapy for an entire state. Cleveland got its championship. LeBron delivered. And suddenly the narrative shifted again. Hero. Redeemed. Immortal. The longevity argument, he refuses to age. Most superstars fade. LeBron upgraded. Year 15? Elite. Year 18? Still elite. Year 20? Still arguing with 23-year-olds like he pays their rent. He spends over $1 million a year on his body. Cryotherapy. hyperbaric chambers,
They doubted me.
probably negotiates directly with Father Time. At this point, LeBron isn't aging. He's patch updating,
Quit too early.
and while critics keep moving the goalposts,
Legacy.
he needs more rings.
Pain writes the story.
He had too much help.
Faith holds
He
the
didn't have enough help. He smiled too
I
much.
was built to win.
He didn't smile enough.
Yeah.
He just keeps adding numbers to the record books.
Saw the impossible.
All-time leading scorer,
Like Ayrton Senna and
top in assists among forwards,
mastery still
finals appearances across 3 different eras. At some point, you stop debating,
to get it right.
and you start acknowledging
Cristiano Ronaldo training alone. While the whole world sleeps, I'm building my throne. Unshakable faith. That's
the comparison nobody escapes.
was the violence vital.
Yes, we have to talk about it. Michael Jordan. Different eras, different styles, different narratives. Jordan was the cold assassin. LeBron is the chess grandmaster. Jordan ended you. LeBron dismantles you. The debate isn't really about basketball anymore. It's philosophy. Do you value perfection in 6 trips, or dominance across 2 decades? There's no wrong answer. But pretending LeBron doesn't belong in that conversation, that's not analysis. That's denial. The business empire. LeBron didn't just dominate the court. He built an empire. Media companies, investments, schools in Akron, ownership stakes. He didn't want to just be rich. He wanted generational impact. And whether you love him or critique him, you cannot deny the blueprint. Athlete, mogul, icon, the real legacy. LeBron James is not perfect. He's dramatic. He tweets through emotions. He sometimes overpasses. He sometimes overcelebrates. But he also carried franchises, elevated teammates, and stayed relevant in a league designed to replace you every 5 years. He survived 3 generations of superstars. And he's still here. Not just playing, competing, arguing, leading. At this point, LeBron isn't chasing legacy. Legacy is chasing him. Kobe Bryant, the beautiful obsession. The kid who skipped college and chose violence, basketball violence. Most teenagers in 1996 were choosing colleges. Kobe Bryant chose the NBA. Not because it was safe. Not because it was normal. But because subtlety was never part of his personality. 17 years old. Baby face. Confidence level. I will destroy grown men. Drafted, traded to the Lakers, and immediately decided he was not here to develop slowly. No. He was here to compete with Michael Jordan's shadow, which is adorable and mildly insane. Early years. Airballs in the playoffs. Brick, brick, brick. And instead of shrinking, he doubled down. Because normal people fear failure. Kobe studied it like homework. The Shaq era, dynasty or sibling rivalry. Then came the three-peat. Alongside Shaquille O'Neal, the most physically unfair human being ever created, they won 3 championships together. Dominant, explosive, unstoppable, also emotionally volatile. Shaq was diesel power. Kobe was calculated obsession. One wanted fun. The other wanted eternal greatness. You could feel the tension through the TV screen. It wasn't just basketball. It was ego chess. And when it ended, people said, he can't win without Shaq. Which, if you know Kobe, was basically fuel. The 81-point therapy session. January 26, 2006. Toronto Raptors. Kobe scored 81 points. 81? That's not a hot streak. That's a personal vendetta. He wasn't just scoring. He was solving emotional problems through jump shots. Fade away, pull up 3. And 1. Repeat. It was like watching someone argue with gravity and win. Second highest scoring game in NBA history.
They said it wasn't possible.
And he did it with the facial expression of someone filing taxes. No smile,
Who quit too early?
no theatrics,
Sweat builds
just cold efficiency.
pain writes the story. Faith holds the foundation.
The redemption championships.
To win.
After Shaq left, the Lakers struggled. And critics were loud. Selfish. Ball hog. Too difficult. Then came Paul Gasol. And suddenly, back-to-back championships in 2009 and 2010. The 2010 finals against Boston. That wasn't pretty basketball. That was war. Game 7. Ugly shooting night. But 15 rebounds. Because when the shot wasn't falling, Kobe decided to rebound like it owed him money. That's the thing about him. He didn't need perfection. He needed control. The Mamba mentality, a lifestyle or a diagnosis. Ah yes, Mamba mentality. Wake up at 4 a.m. Train twice before most people hit snooze. Outwork everyone. Inspirational. Absolutely. Slightly terrifying. Also yes, Kobe didn't just want to win. He wanted to dominate preparation. Teammates told stories of him practicing at game speed in practice, which sounds motivational. Until you realize you're guarding him at 6 a.m., he turned obsession into branding, and branding into legacy. The final game, a script too perfect, April 13th, 2016. Final game of his career. He scored 60 points. Of course he did, because subtle exits are for normal people. He took 50 shots. 50. Efficiency analysts were sweating, but nobody cared, because this wasn't about numbers. It was theater. It was Kobe reminding everyone, I leave how I choose. And somehow, it felt right. The legacy. Kobe Bryant was not perfect. He was demanding, intense, relentless. He challenged teammates. He challenged opponents. He challenged himself most of all. 5 championships, 2 finals MVPs, an 81-point masterpiece. But more than stats, he left a mindset. Work harder. Obsess more. Accept nothing average. Love him or criticize him. You never ignored him. And that might be the most Kobe thing of all.
If I fall, I rise refined. Every scar strengthens the mind. If I fail, I learn the art. Resilience lives inside my heart. The world tests like precious, but my faith is fortress.
Michael Jordan, the pettiest genius in sports history. The cut that created a monster. Every legend needs an origin story. Michael Jordan's. He got cut from varsity in high school. Now let's be clear, he wasn't bad. He just wasn't tall enough yet. But to Jordan, this wasn't a roster decision. This was betrayal. And if there's one thing you should never give Michael Jordan, it's a reason. Because he doesn't use motivation like normal people. He weaponizes it. Most teenagers cry. Jordan built a psychological revenge empire. Enter the NBA, violence in sneakers. Drafted by the Chicago Bulls. The league was already Magic Johnson and Larry Bird territory. The NBA was finesse, rivalry, showtime. Then Jordan showed up like a high-speed malfunction. He wasn't just scoring. He was attacking the rim like it owed him money. Rookie of the Year. All-Star immediately. And defenders. They were introduced to gravity's worst enemy.
Yeah. They doubted me. They said it wasn't
The
possible.
Pistons. trauma as character development. Now let's talk about the Detroit Pistons. Specifically, the bad boys. They didn't guard Jordan. They assaulted him strategically. The Jordan rules. Hard fouls. No layups. No mercy. And for years, it worked. They bullied him out of the playoffs. And what did Jordan do? Did he complain? Yes. But more importantly, he lifted weights, came back stronger, and eventually destroyed them. Because if you hit Michael Jordan, you better win the championship. If you don't, he's coming back with interest. The first three-peat, control established. 1991 to 1993. 3 championships. 3 finals MVPs. He beat Magic. He beat Clyde Drexler. He beat Charles Barkley. And he didn't just win, he narrated it. Shrug game. Tongue out. Mid-air poetry. He wasn't asking to be the face of the league. He took it. The gambling, the pressure, the exit. Then suddenly, he retired. At the peak. Officially. Baseball. Unofficially. Exhaustion, pressure, personal tragedy. The world was confused. But Jordan doesn't do predictable. He walked away like someone who already proved his point, which is either supreme confidence or the most dramatic mic drop in sports history. I'm back. 2 words. Next. I'm back. No emojis. No essay. No documentary trailer. Just dominance pending. The first year back. Rusty. The next 3 years. 3 more championships. Because apparently 6 rings felt cleaner than 3.
They don't see the nights when I battle my mind. Forged in the struggle, sharpened by scars. Built from the bottom, aiming for stars. The mountain is steep.
The flu game, or food poisoning, depending on the myth. 1997 Finals. Game 5. Jordan drops 38 points while visibly dying. Flu game. Food poisoning. Secret pizza conspiracy. Doesn't matter. He played. He delivered. He leaned on Scottie Pippen like a Shakespearean tragedy, and cemented mythology.
Resilience lives inside my heart. The world tests life.
The competitive psychopath. Let's address it. Michael Jordan was competitive to a level that feels clinical. He invented grudges. Someone looked at him wrong. Personal. Rookie scored on him. Personal. Security guard beat him in cards. Personal. He needed enemies like oxygen. And if none were available, he created them. The shot. 1998. Game 6. Final possession as a bowl. Push off. Maybe. Iconic. Absolutely. That crossover on Brian Russell is basketball scripture. He didn't just win, he froze time. Game 6. Final possession as a bowl. Push off. Maybe. Iconic. Absolutely. That crossover on Brian Russell, his basketball scripture. He didn't just win. He froze time.
They doubted me. They said it wasn't possible. But impossible is just a word for people who quit too early. Sweat builds legacy. Pain writes the story.
The brand that ate the sport.
Faith holds the
Air Jordan.
foundation.
Nike partnership.
I was
Global
built to
icon.
win.
He didn't just dominate basketball. He commercialized greatness. He made sneakers cultural currency. And somehow made bald cool.
Mastery, still disciplined like Michael Jordan in flight. Missed 1,000 shots just to get it right. Commitment like Cristiano Ronaldo, training alone. While the whole world sleeps, I'm building my throne. Unshakable faith, that's Serena Williams in the finals. Pressure to the fuel was the violence.
The GOAT debate. 6 finals. 6 wins. 0 Game 7s in the finals. Perfect. But here's the thing. Jordan wasn't just great. He was cinematic. Every era has stars, but not every era has mythology. Michael Jordan wasn't just a player. It was an event. Was he flawless? No. Was he ruthless? Absolutely. Was he petty? Legendary levels. But when people say GOAT, they're not just talking stats. They're talking aura. And Michael Jordan didn't have aura. He manufactured it.
When fear pulls up, I look in its face. Not today, I control the pace. Silence in the air like Simone Biles in motion. Mindset at first, that's devotion. Explosive off the line like Usain Bolt in a race. Confidence written all over my pace. Heart of a leader like Mona on the field. Playing for something bigger, never yield. Every workout has a brick to the name. Every setback, sharp as the aim. Faith ain't a word you casually say.
If Michael Jordan wasn't a man, he'd be a Ferrari LaFerrari. Not built for traffic, built for domination. Expensive, rare, intimidating before the engine even starts. If he were an aircraft, he'd be the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird. So fast the opposition wouldn't even realize what happened. By the time you adjust, he's already gone. If he were a movie, he'd be the Godfather, quoted forever, respected universally, argued about by every generation. If he were a sneaker, he'd be the Air Jordan 1, not just footwear, a cultural event. If he were an empire, he'd be the Roman Empire, dominant, strategic, still discussed centuries later. If he were a watch, he'd be a Rolex Daytona, precision under pressure, designed for winners. If he were a video game, he'd be Grand Theft Auto VI, sold out, played by multiple generations, still relevant long after release. If you were music, he'd be Michael Jackson, global, untouchable. When he performs, the world watches. But here's the truth. He isn't a car, or a jet, or a movie. He's the standard, and everyone else, they're just comparisons.
Resilience lives inside my heart. The world tests life precious, but my faith is fortress. I don't depend on luck.
Of Michael Jordan, how magnificent is it?